Holy cow, that's horrible. Can you see that? And I'm like, perfect timing. If you capture something interesting, makes for good YouTube.
It smells like gooey.
Oh my God, I wish I had this. That's a bonus. You know, I didn't even think about this. All right, guys, welcome to another video. I'm Chris, this is Kim, and this is the Salty Trip channel. And today we're talking about backup cameras for the RV. As you've probably seen, this one that we have here, the Furrion, is just awful. It's horrible. The last trip when we moved, I moved by myself because Kim had to work. I had to back it in myself, so all I could rely on was the backup camera. And then Kim's like, well, you should really get another camera, you know, because I could barely see in that thing. It wasn't 10 minutes later after she said that, Haloview emailed us and said, hey, we'd like to give you this backup camera to try out and see how you like it. And I'm like, perfect timing. So we're going to install this thing today, go over what's exactly in it and see how it works and compare it to this. Well, not really. I don't think anything can compare to that Furrion camera, but that's what we're going to do today. So stick around, check it out. All right, guys, so this is our Furrion backup camera. Holy cow, that's horrible. Can you see that? What a blurry, hot mess. I could barely see anything with this thing. It's pretty bad. Check it out. That's Kim walking back behind the RV. So this is our Furrion, blah, blah, blah. I don't even know the model or anything like that, but this is what came with the RV, and this has got to go. It's pretty bad. All right, guys, so what we have here today is the Haloview BT6 Touch. And I really like this one compared to the, I guess, the older version. They used to have little buttons on the side to control it. And this one's got a 5.5-inch screen, and it's a touchscreen. And I think that's going to be plenty big enough for what our uses are for, you know, we already have enough clutter with the TPMS systems and, you know, guidance, and, you know, you have to have one for everything. So, you know, you don't want to get too big. This one's perfect size, I think. It's probably bigger than the one we have now anyway, with that Furrion. But it comes with this, and then we got two little mounts. You got the suction cup mount, and then you got the one that sticks on there if you want to make it kind of more permanent and just leave this in there. I'll probably use the suction cup just because I like to be able to take it off. I don't know about you guys. I don't like to put permanent things on my dash. And here's the camera. And it's got some nice LED lights in there to light it up at night if you get a late start moving and you're pulling in when it's dark. At least it's got light. And then it's got just stuff to mount it with, little rubber bushing that mounts on there. And here's the cool thing too, if like here's the connection for the camera. If you already have like a Furrion prepped system, you can use supposedly this is the adapter for it. And you can just plug this into that camera and then plug this into the Furrion adapter, so you don't have to wire it. If not, they had come with one that you can just wire the power up to it, DC 12 volt power. And so there's already a Furrion camera up there, so I'm assuming this is going to work, but we'll find out when we go to install it. And then also, they also gave me this little thing, and these are those little straps that you can put on the back, and you can stick this on the rear view mirror itself in case you just wanted to put it up on the rear view mirror. I said I would take a look at it. I told them I wasn't really interested. They said they'll send it to me anyway to try it out. But I think I would really like to keep my rear view mirror so I can see what's going on with the fifth wheel and the hitch and everything. Or, you know, I got stuff in the bed of the truck if something went flying out or whatever. I kind of know. But like if you're more interested into, you know, just getting the rear view like you would if you're driving normally, then you can mount this to your mirror, and you'll be able to see what's behind you at all times, and it'll be more natural because it's in the place where the mirror is. All right, guys, so they have sent me this antenna extension too, and it basically just plugged into your camera in case your rig is too long, because it's made for, you know, pretty long rigs, that you can run the antenna across the roof so it's closer to your truck. I don't think I'm going to have to use this because I've seen people use some of the similar ones, and with the similar rig, and didn't have to need them, but I guess they just sent it just in case. But we'll let you know when we get this thing installed and get it working. So then, of course, you know, just power cables, simple, you know, plugs in your cigarette lighter. Pretty simple stuff. It should be pretty plug and play, easy. Hopefully we'll just unscrew that one, screw the new one in, and voila, it should work. But be very interesting. Apparently you can hook up a couple more of these to it. I guess we'll talk about that a little later. Like, you know, they have ones for the side in case you want side views and stuff like that. But once we get this hooked up, we'll go into it a little more. All right, guys, if you don't have one of these for your RV or for your home, I highly recommend it. This thing is super light. I think it's like 25 pounds. If you don't know what this is, it's a ladder. But it's only like 25, 26 pounds, something like that. You know, super light. And this extends up to 12 feet. And it's perfect for RV because it's, you know, storage is essential. And even if you have a house, even in the garage, this takes up way less space than a traditional one. And I think it's rated up to 350 pounds, you know, for the bigger guys. But I'll leave a link in the description area below for this in case you guys are interested. So far, this thing's been fantastic because, you know, the regular ladders that come with it on the back, it's fine for Kim. It's fine for her. But, you know, when I get up on there, I feel like I'm pushing my luck with that. So we got this ladder, and so far it's working great. This is the old Furrion one. Looks like it just has a couple of screws holding this one on. 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. Hopefully that'll just pop right off. And this is silicone on. I'll just pull that off. Oh man, you have to do some scraping. This, see, it's just got that's the Furrion prep I was talking about. Hopefully it just plug right into that and we'll be good to go. These guys at Haloview thought of everything. Here's the old camera. Here's the new camera. You can see they're different sizes, but check this out. Here's the rubber gasket for the new camera. You put it up and the holes line up from the old camera. So at least they were smart enough to do that, so I won't have to drill any new holes. I can just reuse the old holes. That should work just fine. I love it when a company thinks ahead. All right, so Kim's gonna climb up there and we're just gonna use a little plastic scraper to get the rest of that silicone off, because you don't want to use a metal one. It's gonna leave scratches and stuff. So this should do the job.
Smells like gooey. It's almost off. It's just making a mess.
All right, guys, so here's the new camera, but this is that little adapter I was telling you about, and this goes into the Furrion connection up there, and then this just plugs. See, it won't come apart. I'm gonna push it through instead of pull it because I don't want to ruin the cord. Middle one. Okay. This new one in. Okay. And we're probably just going to put this one on here first, and then we're not going to silicone it down because, you know, I want to make sure it works before I start gluing stuff on. If we have any issues or whatever, if I have to move it, yeah, I don't know. I always wait till the last before I put any kind of permanent thing down. But we'll screw it on and get it plugged in and be good to go, and then we'll try it out. This antenna, I'm not sure really what to put this angle at because it moves, but we'll just start right there and see how it goes. All right, and to throw this together, it's pretty simple. It's got a couple antennas to stick on. And also, one of the neat features too about this one is you could throw an SD card in here and it'll, you know, take video in case, you know, there's an accident or something. Like, you know, that's all the craze nowadays is having cameras front and back in case something happens. Say it wasn't your fault. or if it captures something interesting, makes for good YouTube. But well, we'll probably put one in there. We're probably not going to test that today, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But you know, it's just a power button, and it takes two type of chargers. You can use a USB-C or the power one that comes with this one here. I don't know, everybody's got USB-C in their truck, so it might be easier just to plug that in. This is pretty simple. You just unscrew this one back, just slides right in, then tighten it up, and then there you go. So let's go put this in the truck. Cross your fingers, see how good it works. All right, let's see how this goes. Plug it in here. It's got power. And of course, you know, you have to turn on your lights for the power to get to the Furrion. So turning my lights on, should get power, and there we go. Oh my God, look at that. Holy crap. Where have you been all my life? That is sweet. I'm not sure what kind of angle. We'll play with this for a little bit. I'm gonna have Kim walk back and forth behind it so you guys can see the difference. What a world of a difference. I don't know how well that's showing up on the GoPro, but it is crystal clear. Oh my God, I wish I had this when I was backing up this last time by myself. That would have been fantastic. I should have got one of these when I first got the RV and I turned on that Furrion camera and I saw how garbage it was. We should have got one of these. All right, so you can use a USB-C and voila. And I guess that's kind of, you know, I didn't even think about this, but you could put this, it could be just another security camera too. You could have that set in your house and you could see what's going on behind your RV. Like we have like the sun coming down on this side. So we have one of those Reflectix insulators inside the window. So we can't see out our back window, but that's a bonus, a security measure. I didn't even think about that because, you know, this, I'm just powering it like this. But it just has a few menus, and apparently I'm not going to go over everything because it's a lot, but you can add up to 4 cameras, and I believe you go to Q mode, and I don't know if you can see that, but there's 4 squares like that, so you can have the back one, and they make ones for each side. I don't think I really need it. Maybe I'll get it in the future, but it's nice to know we have the option to. You can have it, I guess, where it kind of rotates through it, but you can see on the Q, that's the bottom one, that's in the back. Tap the screen and it goes back to the regular view, which is freaking awesome. I like the lines, that's helpful. You can actually go take a measuring tape and figure that out so you know how close you're getting to something. All right, thanks Haloview for sending us this BT6 Touch. So far it's been fantastic.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, and it's going to be really handy. We really appreciate it. But they're going to give us links, I guess. I'll leave links in the description here below in case you want one, because this is fantastic. We should have got this from the get-go. I don't know why I waited so long. If you want to get one, links will be below. And I believe they're sending us a discount code or something like that. I'll leave all that down there below. But thanks for coming along. If you enjoyed this, got something out of it, hit that subscribe, follow along, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.